Getting started building in the AWS cloud today can be absolutely overwhelming, and I mean like Home Alone levels of overwhelming. That's because there's almost 100 services to choose from, and there's more coming out every day, which is a wonderful thing once you're there. Once you're comfortable building in the AWS cloud, you have this fantastically unique set of services that you can pick and choose from to build your perfect solution. But if you're just getting started, it's hard to know where to take that first step. Where do you go for that first little introduction to the AWS cloud? Well, the good news is that AWS has a ton of information up freely available online. That starts with their YouTube channel, and they've got introductory all the way through deep dive content there, especially if you start to dig through the archives for previous AWS summits. Those are the 1-day or 2-day conferences around the world, or AWS reInvent, which is the big conference a week every fall or late fall in Las Vegas, where there's a great archive of content freely available to you. Then it moves on to the white papers. There's been a series of papers published by AWS over the years. They used to be very deep in one particular topic, and they've kind of wheeled that back a bit to start with some overview papers that then branch out into the deeper material. The overview papers are where you want to start if you're just getting along, rolling along this path. And if you want to be more formal, you can try the new AWS beta certification for the Cloud Practitioner. This is a non-technical certification that's aimed at everybody, technical, business, finance, anybody dealing with AWS. It sets the terminology so we're all speaking the same language, as well as some of the core principles. It's a great way to kind of put that feather in your cap that you've taken that first step along the path to being a builder. Personally, I want to give you my advice. Once you've consumed some of this introductory content from AWS, you need to take a deeper look at the IAM service. This is the AWS Identity and Access Management Service. It's a unique global service in that it doesn't apply just to a region, it applies to everything within your account, and it aims to let you define who is allowed to do what. Very easy, very simple. The who is a user, a group of users, or a role. That role is assigned to an object in your AWS account or in another AWS account, so another way of saying who, is allowed to do what. A what is a permission or a group of permissions called a policy. Very simple, very straightforward. Of course, there's a lot of complexity below the levels, but as an introductory builder, that's all you need to know. Who is allowed to do what? Now, AWS has made it very easy to go within the IAM management console in your web browser and quickly use some defaults to get this up and running. And in fact, a lot of the other management consoles within the browser will automatically create IAM objects for you, and you don't need to know the ins and outs. But it's worth your time to investigate this service further. It's involved in absolutely everything you do in AWS, and it is the foundation to build strong, resilient systems there. So it's worth your time, it's worth your investment to know it and to know it well. I'm going to put a ton of links and resources down in the description as always. And again, if you like this video, please provide a comment down below or like the video. And as always, subscribe to my channel. I'm constantly trying to put out content around building safely and securely in the cloud, as well as the data center, and just general security information tips and tricks. Look forward to seeing you soon.